Hi, Megan. This is a really good problem to study from. I've got the question up here, and it's kind of tricky to figure out, what they really meant, but it's about figuring out the change in income from operations if in each of these independent situations, okay, if a company has an increase in total sales of 52,000. So the format that I use just about for every problem in this chapter is something like this, where you've got a total column, and then per unit, and then percent. And then down here, I've got sales less variable costs as a contribution margin, less fixed costs as operating income. And if you have this, you can solve just about anything. Okay, it really helps. So in the first one, I put the given information is in black, and then the calculated fields are in blue. Okay, but the thing of it is, you know that your selling price minus your variable cost is your contribution margin. Okay, and we also know that this ratio stays the same, that this is sales are always 100%. And then if we know that your contribution margin is 450, I can take 450 divided by 8 and get my contribution margin ratio. Okay, 56.25. Sorry. So that would mean that 100 minus 56, that's what the variable cost would be, and there's our variable cost per unit. So then what I did was I took 0.4375 of your sales, and that becomes your fixed cost. Okay, that's one way to do it. Or you could say at 52,000 divided by $8 per unit, we could get the number of units we have. Take that number of units and multiply that times 350. Okay, but what you're really looking at here, there are lots. The thing with CVP is there are a lot of ways to, to approach all kinds of problems. But this format will save your bacon. Okay, this will always work, and it helps get you organized and able to approach it. Now in the next one, we've got a contribution margin ratio of 24%. Okay, and each product has a selling price of $10. So that's my per unit price. So this is what we know. We know our sales increase, a per unit price, and this 24%. So if my sales are 52,000 and the contribution margin is 24%, then that's my answer, 12,480 right there. Okay, all right. And then the last one was tricky. We've got a unit contribution margin of $6. That's here. With total variable cost of 25,000, that's here. Oh, and we were also given the 52, right? That should be black. Yeah, 25,000 was given, so that's pretty straightforward. Okay, okay, but what's the question? Well, that just gives us a $30,000 contribution margin. That would be the answer right there. Okay. You wouldn't even need all the rest of the stuff, but it's still okay. I calculated the number of units and everything, and I really didn't have to, but that's all okay because all of your data is here, and and it all fits together, and you can figure it out. Okay? Okay, let me know if you've got any questions on this. Good question. All right.